Hi everybody, it's Jana Zunich, and I wanted to share with you today the elemental prayer beads that I've made and offered for sale on our Daily Bread site, and to show you a little bit about them. You're only seeing my hands today because that's the only part of me that's camera ready. So these are my personal elemental breath beads. And I just show you that this first bead I call the touchstone or the anchor bead. And this one in mine is made of black volcanic rock. And then we start with the earth bead, which is green calcite. And there are 5 of those separated by little crystals. Then there comes this bead, if you can see that. This kind of long dangly bead, which is different than either bead on either side of it. So it lets me know if I'm doing this with my eyes closed, I've reached the end of the earth breath, and then I don't have to count or wonder where I am. I just need to feel for this bead. Then comes the water breath, and these are fluorite beads with crystal in between. And again, here's that long bead to let me know I'm done with those breaths. The fire breath is vintage coral with crystal in between. And then I have a different kind of bead here, but it's rough, a different feeling again. And then comes the air bead with these quartz little barrels. And then I'm back to my touchstone or my anchor bead. So those are mine. The ones that I've used, that I've made for you for sale, and the place you can find them is on Etsy at Soulful Beads. And these are, I made these would be really expensive because these are expensive stones. This is very reasonable. These sell for $12.50, and they're made of nice stones. They're just not made of that nice of stone. Anyway, the anchor bead on this pair is made of a beautiful piece of jasper that has purple and yellow and brown in it. Very nice. And then what I've done on all these beads is I put this, let me see if I can hold that up right. I put this little bead on here that is a butterfly. And that butterfly is to remind you that you're beginning your transformation with your breath. I'm going the wrong way. There you go. There's that butterfly. And then the next bead is a pearl. I always put a pearl in my prayer beads to remind you the wisdom, the pearls of wisdom that come from pearls, that come from prayer and come from meditation. So those are just 2 reminders for you. And then we start here on the earth beads, and these are ocean jasper, separated by ocean jasper, small circles. And they're square, so they kind of have a neat feel to them. And then in between each bead, I have this little heart bead, and it kind of has fluted edges, so it's a little different. And so when you get from this squarish bead to this heart bead, you realize, okay, I'm done with those breaths, and now I'm ready for the next set of breaths. So again, you don't have to count, you don't have to get your mind involved, you can just breathe and feel. The next set of beads is the water breath, and these beads are blue cat's eye, and in between them are blue crystals. Again, here's that heart bead that lets you know you're done with those. Here's the fire beads. These are called bicone. They are kind of diamond-shaped crystals, and they're red, and they're separated by little red crystals as well. And then this last set of beads is the air breath, and that is gray-white cat's eye. Kind of reminds me of clouds or the ether. And then you come back around again to your touchstone or your anchor bead, so you know that you're done. You can work your way around these beads as many times as you want to do that, to cycle through all the breaths. You can slowly go through. You could count the beads that are in between, the little separation beads, and you could do 10 each elemental breath. There's 100 different ways you could use these, but I just thought you might like to see how to use them for the meditation that we're doing this week. So if you like them, you can go to Etsy, to soulfulbeads.com. Etsy, and these are $12.50. And I hope and if you're a beading kind of person, maybe you'll make your own kind of beads. But I just want to show you the pattern. So I hope you enjoyed these and have a great rest of your week.